Hello, welcome back. Fred in the shed, and for the first time we've got the little President Truman radio that we're going to be leaving in the winter in the shack. Now I think it's quite interesting, you can see the size comparison. This is the CRT 6900, a full sized radio, and then on this side we've got the 9900, which is a sort of, I'd say, a standard size CB radio if you like, and there's the little Truman there, and you can see it's sort of half the size of the 99 and certainly about a third of the size of the 6900. It does come with instructions. I didn't show that on the first video. You do get instructions, but it's so basic, this radio. It's really refreshing that, to be honest, you don't need the instructions. You can just sort of learn it pretty much from just playing around with it. Simplicity itself. If you want to change what country you're in, you just hold down the F key there, switch the radio on. Currently that says U, that's for UK, that will be the SEPT channels and also the UK FM, Italian, Euro, Poland, Germany, and so on and so forth. So we're going to set that to the UK, and then you just hold down the F key there. There we go. It has got a key bleep, but I've turned that off because that was really annoying. Then switch it off, switch the radio back on. So we've got the U there, you'll notice, but that is straight away, it comes on to the mid-blocked, the CEPT bands. If you want the UK FM, then you just press the AM FM there, and as you can see, the UK comes up. When it's in the UK mode, it doesn't do AM, although AM is perfectly legal now in the UK, but it doesn't do those. You'll have to change it on to one of the other continental modes to do AM. But that's it. I'll wait till I get the guys on the 305, because we know where they are located, and I know roughly what I normally get signals for them wise. We'll just have a little flick round on the UK FM. We might get someone on, we might get lucky. Someone there, very distant. This is the Jake's 35 channel, so Jake might be on.
He's alright, as long as he doesn't cut you. He's alright in small doses, you know. I can take it or leave him.
So we've got Jake there. Now Jake's in Highgate. I struggle to get out to London stations. I don't think I will cut in on this, get in on the side with straight output on this, say 4 watts. It's more likely to be sort of 3.5 watts, something like that.
When you went down, mate, I'd be so cool.
Yeah, I won't get into Jake there. I normally would sort of struggle sometimes on the 6900. There's a lot of infrastructure between us. Jake's in the big smoke and I'm in the suburbs. But at least we know it works. At least we know the it's receiving okay. And so I'll wait till the guys get on the 305, and I'll get Awesome Dave across on the Muppets on the FM. I'll try for Pucker Dave there. But like I say, you know, 3 to 4 watts at the back. I'm probably going to need to use a little bit extra. Might have to think about running this through a little linear. Audio sounds good.
Probably only doing 4, 3, so just over 100 this is probably doing at the moment. Rog, yeah, what sort of signal am I giving you on the FM? A good signal 7 as well, and a clear radio 5. Spot on. I mean, I hardly use FM. Occasionally I use AM, right, but on the FM, it's, yeah, it's clear as a bell is. Roger on that. Yeah, I use the 6900 when I'm on the Muppets with Barry, so I know it should work okay. Anyway, let's see if Fred's back. Yeah, Fred, you back?
Yeah, I am back. I'm just on the 4 watts though, so if I can go straight to Awesome Dave. Yeah, Awesome Dave, how copy?
Yeah, I can copy you there, but I'm having a bit of a struggle there. If you're only on 4 watts, I know you're there though, Fred, and you said you was on 4 watts, Rog, but it's a low modulation, Rog.
Yeah, copy there 061. I'm going to put on a little bit extra in a minute, but I just want to try it out on the standard 4, so I'm glad that you've got me. I go to Awesome, so yeah, Awesome from Fred. How's it sounding?
Sounds bloody good, mate. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, that's good. As I say, there's no mic gain on this radio. You have to go inside it to turn up a pot. So I'm just doing my normal chat. Is the audio loud enough?
Roger, it's crystal clear, you know.
I'll tell you what, everyone is coming in really, really nice on FM. For a 60 quid radio, I'm quite impressed. Okay, awesome. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to switch on a little bit of extra. And so it's going to, so maybe you better turn your RF gain down, and I'm going to go across to 061, yeah? So just need to stand by. Awesome.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, yeah, 061 Dave, how you copy now?
Bloody hell, that's lovely, that's crystal clear, mate. Signal 8, radio 5.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm using a Zatagi B150. I'm not that keen on using amps, but obviously I do need it on the FM. Dave, you sound absolutely lovely. You're a signal 7 to me, and your audio is really nice on this radio. Over.
Rog, yeah, I thought I was using the 9900 this morning, but I thought I haven't used the 6900 for a long time, the N version, the latest version, and I'm using the KPO NM532 mic on it, so it seems to be a decent combination there.
Yeah, all copied, Dave. Well, I'll tell you what, this is only a £60 radio, this little President Truman, but it sounds really, really nice. I was a bit apprehensive about the quality of the audio, but it's got a nice size speaker in it, and when I put the video up in a couple of weeks, you'll hear it, but everyone is sounding really nice. So I'm going to try for Chris now with the extra on. Yeah, Chris, you're coming in at a Signal 5 Radio 5. You sound better on FM than you did on sideband, and that's Fred across to Chris. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I think it's chucked out better. It's better mod on an FM on this 79 any day. This does.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I really thought I'd struggle with you on the receive, but no, it sounds really nice there, Chris. I think you're onto a good thing. Over.
You only give me a signal for about signal 3, but it's modulated as clear as a bell on the audio. No problem.
Oh, thanks for that. Well, that's the bit I was concerned about. Sometimes these little radios, the mic gain can be set internally a little bit low, and you have to go inside. I did put it on a power meter. It's putting out on my little cheap meter dead on 4 watts, so I won't be touching that. I'll be leaving that alone, because I'm probably going to run it into a little linear. It's only an FM and a little AM unit, but it's just something that I'm going to leave in the shed. So I'll have a radio in the shed, because there's quite a bit of activity on FM, and quite a bit. Jake's 35 group is quite active all day, so I'll put that one back to Awesome Dave.
Yeah, Roger. No, he's very active on FM. We're all very active on FM. Well, me, Tim, Nick, not so much Robbie, because he only shortwave listens now. But no, happy days, mate. No, sounds good.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. Well, say it's receiving really, really nice, and yeah, I'm very pleased with it so far. The build quality is very good for a £60 radio, and I'm not expecting too much. And the display is nice and clear. There's very little features on it. You can't even change the backlight colour. There's no menus to go into. Very simple. Manual volume control, manual squelch, manual channel control. Just an old-fashioned little radio for 60 quid plus delivery, so 70 quid really. So yeah, I'm pleased as punch. Okay, I don't know if you guys want to stay on FM or you guys want to go back to sideband. I'll put it over to 061. You make the decision, Dave. That's a 061 from 1664.
Yeah, I think we ought to go back to, I'm sure I could hear some bleed over there, so there might be someone else out there calling. So if everybody is in agreement, go back to upper sideband there, and we'll see what the score is. Yeah, Fred, you sound lovely on that radio, mate. I couldn't fault it. So everybody back to, if you're in agreement, back to upper sideband.
So there you go. I mean, I can't ask for more from that. There are people that regularly listen to my voice on the radio, and of course they're used to hearing me on these more expensive 10 metre radios. Bearing in mind that's 4 times the cost of that, and that's been 3 times the cost. And also they hear me on HF. So if they say that I sound good, I must sound good, and I'm really impressed with the quality of the audio there. Very, very loud and clear. The volume control, I only had it up to about a third whereas on the 60 that I'm often riding the volume control much higher. Really nice sharp audio. That's very important to me with my hearing issues, and I'm very impressed with that. I'm sure there's better radios out there. I absolutely agree that I'm sure the build quality, if you went inside it, I imagine it's very old school. It's a 10-year-old design. I imagine the circuit board is probably a lot of through hole stuff like that. But then I guess you can always replace capacitors, resistors if you really wanted to, and I guess there are little tuning pots that you can get inside the radio and do a little bit of tuning if that's what you want to do. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm totally happy with that. It receives nice. I know I've got the little Satagi up there. There it is. Just got the 150. I'm not a great fan of amplifiers, but at least I know if I want to, I can use that and get out with my normal sort of signal. So I'm going to bring this video to a close now because I want to get back on the sideband and chat to the lads. So I'd like to say, yeah, thanks. I did cheat a little bit. There is another video I did earlier on this afternoon. I couldn't resist it. I did go on Jake's 35 group and I did cheat and use another little amplifier just to see if I could get a radio contact to make sure to make sure it was working, and I did get a contact. So I'll put that other video will come up on Freddy in the Shed 2. In fact, it'll probably be up before this one. So yeah, I did cheat, but that's my first proper contact on the Group 1 Lee 305, and I'm really pleased with that. Made up, couldn't be happier for me. £74 delivered, whatever it was. So the old President Truman, for me, for what it is, for what it cost, gets the old thumbs up. That's going to do me proud. Anyway, I'd like to say cheers. As always, thank you ever so much for watching the videos. Please subscribe if you're not already done so. Please stay safe. The bloody COVID thing is spiking again. I'm really worried for everybody, but please stay safe. There's the old thumb. Catch you on the next one, and cheers, guys.
All